Stepping back in time to the 1950s. This is the new Welfare Hall. It's a replica of the Leasingthorne Colliery Hall, which was originally built in 1957.
So the original building was subscriptions from the miners at the Leasingthorne Colliery, and they all contributed to it with their family's help. And then they got all these sections on site, and it was built within 12 weeks, which is fantastic.
About 10 years ago, we got together and started to think, as well as developing our existing areas that we tell stories from about 1820 through to just before the First World War, we wanted to continue to tell the story of everyday life in the region through time. And we chose the 1950s because of the developments then that had a huge impact on people's lives right across the region. Changes to how they worked, places of work, new industries coming, changes to housing, a lot of social housing developed in the post-war period, changes to schools and education, leisure. Teenagers started to be invented in the 1950s, and the influence of American culture started to come through.
The hall opens to the public on Saturday, where there'll be live 50s music, costumes, games and an NHS clinic. But this building is just the first part of a wider £20 million remaking Beamish project.
Over 20 buildings to do here. At the moment we've got about 4 or 5 on the go. This is the second one we've actually delivered. We've got another one coming on until later on this year, which is Spainsfield Farm. The show will be finished on that. And you know, we've got also a bus depot, which is very close to the original bus depot that we've got here at Beamish, and that'll be ready later on this year. So it's very progressive. It's continual. The big building, you know, the one that is the sort of the centre of the whole project, is actually starting in October. It's the coaching inn down in the 1820s area.